60 WCCS and 101.1 FM is an equal opportunity employer. You can view our current job openings at WCCSradio.com. Organizations wishing to receive our current opportunities can contact us at eeoreports@rendamedia.com.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. It's a sunny Monday morning. We're glad that you're with us here today. And S&T Bank combining with the Chevy Chase Community Center for something called Stuff the Bus. We're going to talk about it next. Our conversation with Maddie, Sabo, and Jen Rairigh, presented by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Law Firm and Best Personal Injury Lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you both with us here today. I'll tell you what, you're both on multiple times this week.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
Brace yourselves, Indiana.
a real problem not just turning into this building anytime you walk by.
Right.
But we're going to have you on for a number of purposes. Brace yourself, Jen says. Maddie, this is a great event. What is? Give us the bones of it here.
Sure. So last year, S&T and Chevy Chase created this event to provide food and resources to the community, and I'll let Jen speak for Chevy Chase, but S&T is providing the volunteers to make it happen.
Yeah. So we're going to stuff the bus, Jen.
We are.
Right.
We're pretty excited about it. Last year was an amazing success. We had folks just coming in with maybe a single bag of groceries, and we had some places coming in with boxes and boxes of things that they either, picked up at, warehouses or grocery stores. And we darn near filled an Indigo bus last year.
Wow.
And great thing about that is that this one-day event allows us to stock our pantry to be able to help our neighbors in need all the way through the end of the year. We have maybe one other event coming up, a collection outside of Giant Eagle later in the fall, but the amount that we collected last year really helped us get all the way through the holidays.
We have in Indiana County a number of different organizations that do events that reach out to help those who need the help most of all. And the Chevy Chase Community Center is right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you folks, I can think of very few places as active as the community center, and it's all outreach. It's all helping people.
It is. We are busy and on the go all the time. And what we really try to do, because we're a small enough organization to do it, is be nimble and be responsive to the gaps that maybe exist between other organizations who do their thing really great and another organization that does their thing just in a fantastic way. But maybe sometimes there's people that fall through the cracks. And so we try to look for ways to help those folks, and providing emergency boxes right now is a major way that we do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tell me about the emergency boxes. What goes in them?
Well, so we don't actually pre-pack our boxes, and that, again, is just, we're able to do that because we're a little bit smaller. But when we talk to a family who comes to us that is in a food crisis, they either have nothing for dinner that night or they are, within a day of having no food in the house. We talk to them, understand a little bit about what they need, what their kids will eat, what they will eat, what kinds of things we can put into a box for them. And that way we don't have people taking a box of pre-packed food and they're like, oh, I don't eat canned vegetables, or I don't eat.
Yeah.
And, we really understand that and respect that. And we want to give them food that will really be helpful to their family.
Personalized for the family.
Yeah.
So S&T Bank decides, let's go stuff a bus.
Yeah.
So tell me, this year's event is when and where?
This event is Friday, October 11th. So this Friday from 12 to 6. So there's going to be an Indigo bus parked at our employee lot on 8th Street. and donations can be dropped off during that time.
Just need to walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come and bring whatever you can bring. As Jen said, when you're talking about stocking a food pantry, that opens it up. Anything, can be something that helps them to fill that bus. And she said they almost filled it last year.
Yeah, yeah, and there is a list, probably posted online, or
Yeah, I know it's on.
it will be on our website by noon.
Okay.
But we did really give some thought to the things that are needed most, things that we tend to run out of because they're the kinds of things that we put in, a lot of the boxes. So people can go on our website and look at what we need. They can also go and look. We post an Amazon list every month that has lists of some of the core things that we need, which don't have to be bought there, can just be bought at the local grocery store. Sure. And it's always stuff that is helpful to us.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're talking cereals?
Sure. Cereals,
peanut
spaghetti
butter.
sauce, peanut butter and jelly, adult toothpaste and toothbrushes, shampoo and body soap, those kinds of things. I mean, those are things that people really scrimp on when they are stretched to their limit budget-wise. And, we try to do the things that, that will help them.
Yeah, it's interesting you put it that way. And of course, we know that S&T Bank, Maddie, also is involved in the backpack program with ICAP and making sure that kids have food for the weekend before they come back to school on Monday. So it's really important to the folks at S&T. But sometimes we think of basic necessities such as toiletry items, and we say, well, yeah, but the kid really needs to eat. But if people are not filling those other needs, then it's really easy to say, okay, we'll let that one slide for now.
Right.
But they're really needed.
Exactly. Laundry soap is a huge thing. The cost of people doing laundry, if you don't have a washer and dryer in your home, is amazing. It is certainly not the quarters that I spent when I was in college. It is big money now to be able to afford to do it. And so people sometimes put it off. And, we don't want folks to have to, wear clothes over and over before they can afford to wash them. That's just, nobody wants that.
Yeah.
So laundry soap is another thing that is really helpful to us.
Yeah, and you mentioned toothbrushes and toothpaste. Dental care is also something that we can let lax, and because of it, then that leads to bigger problems.
Yeah.
And we don't want that.
For sure.
Yeah.
I can give you, just if you have
Yeah.
a second,
Sure.
the amount of emergency help we've been giving out this year started somewhere around 20 boxes around the beginning of the year. Was in the 40s this summer. It was 70 in August. We gave out help to 70 families that needed emergency food. September it was back to 58. But I mean, that's the kind of volume of food that is going through our center and out into the hands of our neighbors in need. So we just really appreciate S&T's help with this promotion and this collection, and we're hoping that we can gather some resources for folks that'll carry us on for a little while.
Yeah, you're talking about a 3.5 times increase, and then you're heading into winter months.
Exactly.
Addie, as we know, when you get to the winter months, the need actually increases. The holidays come and they're festive times and everything, but at the same time, that's when people are, maybe, to use Jen's word, they're scrimping a bit on foods because they have to pay the electric bill, they have to pay the gas bill, and things of that nature. Yeah, got to stay warm in the wintertime.
Yeah. And they're trying to stretch their budget to maybe do something special for a child in their life or whatever. And yes, I think actually that's what happened a little bit in August was back to school time. People were trying to get kids that pair of shoes they needed because they grew over the summer, and so sometimes food is something that they can still get help with somewhere, and so they come to us and we try to help them out keep them going for a little while.
So you're going to park an Indigo bus behind the S&T Bank building at 8th and Philly?
It's on 8th and Water. It's in our employee parking lot.
Okay, it's that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's across from the
Across from
Borough
the Borough
building.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's where people can bring their items and fill this bus up.
Yeah. And there'll be volunteers to load it into the bus. So
Won't take time.
And we want to give a shout out to the flag football teams. Some of the ladies from the flag football team are going to come over to Chevy Chase at the end of the night and help us unload the bus into the center. And so that's a nice way for them to get involved. And we
Just
really
don't let
appreciate
Jen
it.
Quilliam in.
yeah, she's
we don't
not
want
allowed.
Nah, Jen can come in. I think is she coming in with you later this week?
She is.
Okay. But they have so much fun with that, the flag football team, and when they do something like this, of course, that we have such great volunteers around.
We
us.
do. This
Absolutely.
community is fantastic.
It's amazing. It really, really is. So again, it's Friday from what time?
12 to 6.
12 to 6. We figured we'd cover people's lunch hours and after work if they wanted to stop and drop off a bag or a box.
There you go. Great
Yeah.
plan. Great plan. Wonderful. Well, Maddie, we'll see you again later this week.
Sounds good.
Jen, we'll see you again
See
later
me
this
again
week.
later this week.
All right. Do I even need to
Yeah.
come? I could just stay home and just let you guys do the show. Hey, appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you.
though.
Thank you, Todd. Appreciate
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Jen, not email address, but website address is
ChevyChaseCenter.org.
ChevyChaseCenter.org.
Yep.
And S&T, are you posted? or?
It's not on S&T's site.
Okay.
I do know it's on Facebook too. So
Yeah.
if you went on the Chevy Chase
So
Facebook.
Chevy Chase Facebook, it'll be there as well.
All right, there you go. ChevyChaseCenter.org or on the Chevy Chase Community Center Facebook page. Beautiful. All right, it is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. And coming up, bottom of the hour, Jake is here with a check of news from the WCCS newsroom. The Boomer Sports Report brought to you by S&T Bank, People Forward Banking.
Hi, it's me again, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank. If you're looking to purchase a new home to enjoy the changing colors of the fall season, we can help to make it possible. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about our mortgage options. You can also visit us at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Boomer Esiason with the Sports Minute, sponsored by Wrangler. It's Wrangler season out there. Open roads, endless horizons. Shop Wrangler.com for new denim styles. At Talladega, you wait for the big one. Yesterday's round of 12 playoff race gave us the huge one, the largest wreck in modern history of NASCAR. 28 cars were actually involved. I'm Boomer Esiason.